I rise up to say a few things on territory person reservation. Today, when we have come to this day after a long time, but actually I would say something here. The first news came about territory person reservation was that a Sema woman went to court in 2006 and asking why 33% reservation was not enacted in the municipal council. From there, the news was taken to the Naga women with the State Women Commission, NMA Naga Mothers Association, NWO, what's our women, and all Naga women came to know about the presence of 33% women reservation. All the women agreed that our Article 371A should not be disturbed. And it came to a point where everything has to be changed. And our men today, our menfolk, almost all, I can say all, our menfolk has said today that it has to be there, women also has to be there, and to go ahead, to progress, we need all these policies to be put together. So the 33% women reservation is also approved by our Naga men, for which I would like to say a big thank you to our Naga men.
For me, I say this is historic because one man had the audacity and the guts to give 2 tickets from his party to 2 women in the 2023 elections. I, on my own behalf and on behalf of the Naga women, would like to salute my leader, Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Nifu Rio, for giving us a chance, not only just giving us a chance, but making sure that we are elected. History was created because of the men of 3 Dimapur 3 constituency and 8 Western Angami constituency. Men who not only voted but believed that women can represent their constituency. History was created because our women organization and our women leaders have been fighting for this cause for almost 2 decades. It has been a very strenuous and a very tedious and a very stressful 2 decades for not only the women leaders, but the entire state and for the people in general. But because they never gave up, because they fought for it till the end. And it was not about men versus women like at times it may have looked like, but it was something that needed to be changed. It was important that a lot of sensitization and awareness had to be created. And it took almost 2 decades, but nevertheless, because of the relentless work that our women leaders put in, today, women are accepted and women are being able to be in this august house. I also would like to thank the civil society organizations and the tribal leaders. I know our Honorable Chief Minister has beautifully and I say patiently put this consensus together. And on the 1st of September, we've all come together and today we are very happy with the bill on the table. I want to point out a few points so that we all believe in coming together for 33% reservation. Not just because it was a Supreme Court stricture that we had to follow, but I want all of us to believe that is the right thing to do today. Nagas are indigenous community, and we have to understand that indigenous community is not unique to Nagas alone. United Nations statistics shows that about 476 million There are about 476 million indigenous people worldwide. And indigenous people are governed by our customary law. And now, what is customary law? Customary law is something that has been governing our lives through our forefathers. Customary laws, we have to understand, is not codified. It is not a uniform act, law. It is something that is fluid. It is something that is flexible. And our forefathers throughout the years adapted to times. And according to times, customary laws change. And that has been the case time immemorial. Just a small case of our headhunting. Naga men, we pride during our past. Our bravery was measured by the headhunting. Our bravery was measured by how many head we bring home from the enemy camp. But today, we don't talk about the headhunting because over time we realize that we have to move on and that does not apply to us anymore. Not giving right to women in the decision-making body is against human rights. It's against the universal human right. It's against equality. But that is the thing that indigenous community all over the world face. There's always a struggle between the universal human rights versus cultural relativism. Culture has two sides in human rights aspect. It can be a reason for human rights violation, but it can also protect human rights. There are many practices and norms in society that discriminates against women, and it is justified by culture, religion, and tradition. And that is why the United Nations, on the Committee on All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, contains that the national effort the state should take to maintain gender equality. And Article 2F of CEDAW mentions for states to take all appropriate measures, including legislation, to modify or abolish existing laws, regulations, customs, and practices which constitute discrimination against women. My question is, if Naga women were never allowed to take part in customary institution of decision making, then this alone is a sufficient reason to give reservation. The other question that people sometimes raise is, today there is no bar for any woman to contest in election, even to the legislature. So why do we need reservation? Again, since time immemorial, we have deprived the women from participating in decision-making bodies. Hence, women may have advanced in many unrestricted fields, but have not been able to overcome the perpetual denial of their right to participate in decision-making bodies. Hence, reservation is the only reasonable means to help them to participate as of today. Women reservation is a constitutional obligation under Article 243T of the Constitution of India. The very creation of the state and all other cherished rights that we enjoy are derived from the same constitution. The circumstances of our Naga women, as explained, squarely makes Article 243T applicable to the state of Naga. And I want to end with an old saying, human race is like a bird. It has two wings, men and women. If the bird is to fly high, if the bird is to soar high, it is important and crucial that both wings are strong enough to fly. Today, during our time, let us make history by passing this bill so that our children and our children's children will have a secure future and a beautiful life that our future deserves.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.